Good evening, everybody, and welcome to JLive. The perfect thing to do on such a cold, raw, wet night is to listen to some nice, hot music, and that's what we'll be doing. I'm Joey Barron. I'm the Artistic Director of the Jewish Arts Collaborative, and it's great to be with you tonight. JLive is our series of virtual cultural experiences that bring us together to explore and celebrate the diverse world of Jewish art, culture, and creative expression. We're bringing you bite-sized conversations with the best of Boston area talent. As always, if you have questions during the conversation, please share them in the Q&A section at the bottom of your screen, and we'll ask as many questions as time allows. Our special guest tonight is Jacques Pardo, who, as leader of the group Atlas Soul, has been a cornerstone of the Boston world music scene. So welcome, Jacques, and let's dig right into some music. Tell us about the first song we're going to hear.
Well, thank you for having me. And the first song is called L'amour en banlieue, which I'm sure everyone knows what it means. It's love in the suburb. And it's the story of a guy who lives in Paris suburb who is looking for his soulmate, basically. That's what it's all about.
Great. So, let's enjoy.
Je sais pas pourquoi, j'arrive pas à trouver l'âme sœur, la meuf qui ferait battre mon cœur, celle qui me donnerait l'envie d'être lové pourtant. C'est pas faute d'avoir du succès, chercher une petite tasse, c'est vite fait. Ouais mais moi je ne vois pas l'intérêt. Le problème c'est que j'arrive pas à m'attacher, et je kifferais tellement pouvoir aimer. Mais y a ce petit truc qui m'en empêche. J'arrive pas, j'avoue, je sais pas trop pourquoi. Si je chante ça, je sais que je suis pas le seul à ressentir ça. Je suis un mec comme toi et moi, on vit tous dans le même endroit. C'est qu'il manque beaucoup trop d'amour en banlieue. Il manque beaucoup trop de love dans ce lieu. Il manque beaucoup trop d'amour en banlieue. Il manque beaucoup trop de love dans ce lieu. Donc j'enseigne appel à la fille pure, celle que j'attends là seule, entre mes quatre murs, la fille qui me fera découvrir l'amour, celui qui dure, pas celui qui est dur, pas celui qui va droit dans le mur. Donc fille de mes rêves, même si je t'ai encore jamais rencontré, je sais que t'attends quelque part, donc laisse-moi parler. Même si en amour on peut rien planifier, le jour où l'on se croit, ça va passer. Un regard intense, excuse-moi. Je viens d'avoir un coup de foot pour toi. On te l'a peut-être déjà dit 100 fois, mais moi crois-moi, c'est la première fois que ça me fait ça. J'avais juste pas comme ça, mais c'est toi qui m'inspire ça. C'est qu'il manque beaucoup trop d'amour en banlieue. Il manque beaucoup trop de love dans ce lieu. C'est qu'il manque beaucoup trop d'amour en banlieue. Il manque beaucoup trop de love dans ce lieu. j'appelle à la future, celle que j'attends là seule, entre mes quatre murs, la fille qui me fait découvrir l'amour, celui qui dure, pas celui qui est dur, pas celui qui va droit dans le mur. Donc fille de mes rêves, même si je t'ai encore jamais rencontré, je sais que t'attends quelque part, donc laisse-moi te parler. Même si en amour, on peut rien planifier, le jour où l'on se croise, c'est peut-être comme ça que ça va se passer. Un regard intense, excuse-moi, je viens d'avoir un coup de foudre pour toi. On t'a peut-être déjà dit 100 fois, mais moi crois-moi, c'est la première fois que ça me fait ça. C'est la première fois que ça me fait ça. C'est la première fois que ça me fait ça. C'est qu'il manque beaucoup trop d'amour en banlieue. Il manque beaucoup trop de love dans ce lieu. C'est qu'il manque beaucoup trop d'amour en banlieue. Il manque beaucoup trop de love dans ce lieu. C'est qu'il manque beaucoup trop d'amour en banlieue. Il manque beaucoup trop de love dans ce lieu. C'est qu'il manque beaucoup trop d'amour en banlieue. Il manque beaucoup trop de love dans ce lieu. On the trombone from the USA, Mr. John Simons. On the bass guitar, Mr. T-Paul Weiner.
One of the reasons, we've known each other a while, and
Yeah.
your family story is just amazing. And you want to talk a little about your family and how you ended up here?
Sure. I mean, yeah, I can say, the main, the big lines, I suppose. So we are Sephardi Jews. My dad is a typical Sephardi family. My family name is Pardo, which means brown in Old Spanish. And he was born in Greece. His family moved from the Inquisition. They moved straight to Greece, and then his family moved all around the Mediterranean. I studied his background, so from Venice to Cyprus and back to Greece, back and forth many times, and Israel too. And so my dad was captured in 1943 beginning, and spent a few years until end of 1945 in Auschwitz. And at the end of the war, he ended up in France. And in France, he met my mom, who is also a Sephardi family from Algeria. My mother and her family was born in Algeria and were in Algeria for many generations, way before the French occupied Algeria. So they made their family in France, and we grew up in France. And that's why I have a French accent. So when I was 20 years old, I moved to Israel because it was nice, and because I was, life brought me there. And a few years, about 13 years later, I moved to America. I came here on a tour with a group who was called Local Music, which was two Arabs, one Christian and one Muslim, and two Jewish a woman and me. After the tour, I decided to stay. I met my wife, and I stayed. I've been here for 33 years now. I have 2 wonderful kids that I'm very proud of, and here you go. You know, that's my quick family story.
Nice.
There is so much to say. It's difficult.
You know, to me, it's just amazing that you can trace your family back that far. I think it's really just a beautiful thing, and I don't know many people who can do it, so that's why I had to ask you.
There is a lot of stuff online, actually. It's amazing what you can find. There are a lot of, you know, and I got lucky also. On my mother's side in Algeria, I happened to meet a professional who was married to a Jewish Algerian woman as well. And he you know, he's from New York City. He has nothing to do with that, but he just decided to research all the Jewish families in Algeria. And when I told him my family name and my mother's family name, which is Ayoun, he said, "Oh, Jacob, are you named after your grandfather?" I said, "Yeah, Jacob Ayoun." And Blanche was my grandmother. And so he right away gave me, like, you know, generation after generation. Yeah, nice. It was just luck. Yeah.
Okay. There's a great question, but I think I'm going to wait till, let's see if we can hear the second song.
Comment ça va, Boston? Je vous entends pas.
why don't you, I know you have your guitar. Why don't you play a song now, and then we'll talk a little bit more, and that should take us out.
Okay, so that song is called Yawili. It's actually in Hebrew, and it's a song about the immigration, my immigration from Israel. When I was really missing my friends, I wrote that song many years ago, and so here we go. It's about a guy who's missing his friends and sitting on the beach and having a good time, and asking why we cannot have a better communication. It's called Yawili. ואני רוצה ללכת לים, לשבת על החוף, לשבת ולהסתלבט ולשחק אותו. ואני רוצה לשבת על החוף ולשחק אותה. Oh, this is the part where everybody should be clapping in the hands. Whoever you are watching, you go la 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 la. La 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 la, one time. La 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 la. ואני מתגעגע נורא, מתגעגע נורא, חבר'ה, מתגעגע נורא, מתגעגע נורא לחבר'ה. ויש לי שאלה, למה אפשר לשחק אותה? Okay.
Yeah, we have a great question. We have several great questions, and I'll reveal who's they're from later. But what influence has American music, especially jazz, played in your creativity?
You know, my first instrument is saxophone. So I mean, jazz, funk, even that song, which is influence in the Middle Eastern melodies, but I mean the groove is it's funk. I mean, and there is a lot of funk into Middle Eastern music or into African music. It comes from there, you know. Yeah, rock, of course, but yeah, funk, rock, jazz, definitely. Some other things too, you know. Middle Eastern, Greek music. My parents were listening to music all the time. There was a huge influence of Greek music as well, you know. You know, Influence. I'm influenced from so many artists influence me. As far as American music, my favorite, some of my favorites are like bands called War. What else? Coltrane. You know, I mean, it's so wide. I wouldn't know where to start really, as far as influence goes.
So, Jacques, just for people out there,
Yeah.
Atlas Souls is this wonderful multicultural band. And how many different languages do you have in the band's repertoire?
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. Yeah, a little bit of Arabic. We used to have a Moroccan singer who sings in Arabic, but he's not with us anymore for many years now. But so I do a little bit of Arabic, but not much, honestly. A few things because we love Arabic music, and but the lead vocal now is Reggie Gibson, who is a renowned poet and an amazing communicator on stage, and he can rap, and he can his timing in English is fantastic. So he really brought the band, the American audience for the band to a different level altogether, because his skills are just amazing. You know, he can make you laugh, he can make you cry, he can make you dance. It's just he's a what's the right word? He's a stage monster. I mean, and we love each other to death. You know. Now the guitar player is from Greece. He's American, but he played with his family is from Greece, and he can speak a little bit of Greek too. And at different time we are different people, but right now the rest of the guys are you know, from as far away as Belmont and Lexington, you know. But yeah.
And given the times, what kind of projects are you doing while you're in your house?
That's a good question. Not enough things. This whole you know, virtual way now, I didn't get to really into it. I've been very busy with many other things, and when I get to my instrument, I hate all this technical stuff. You know, I just want to play. I just want to record. You know, press a button and start recording, and do loops and all kind of stuff. And so I have a lot of tunes who needs to be finalized, basically. And I need to get, that's another good thing with Reggie is he can write a song in 1 or 2 days, but and great lyrics. And they're always like, they mean something, you know, it's just not like, I love you, la, 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 you know, it's really a deep meaning. So, so that's, another great advantage of working with him. But yeah, I should get into it again. I just have many things ready to go, but I have to finalize them. Well, I need someone to help with the technical aspect. You know, like you know, I'll do the music and you put it out. You know, that's nice. I need a manager. You know.
Yeah, don't we all? Well, yeah. Listen, to wrap up,
yes,
there's this great comment. The affection between you and Reggie Gibson is clearly mutual, because Reggie sent this in. I have worked with many people, but Jacques Pardo is one of the most creative, generous, and loving people I have ever come across.
Well, he's too kind.
Thank you. And, you know, to me, that's just like, that's the perfect way to wrap this up, despite our technical difficulties.
Yeah. One quick thing about, you know, Jewishness into the band. I think we do represent a lot of the will of Jewishness, which is to be kind, to be to be compassionate, and that reflect into the lyrics and into the music. And I'm very proud of that too.
Amen.
I wanted to say that.
Yeah, great.
Thank you for having me, Joey.
No, it's a pleasure. So our next JLive music will be November 10th with acclaimed pianist Donald Berman and violist Mark Berger. For complete and up-to-date info on all upcoming JArts events, watch for our emails or visit our website at jartsboston.org. And last but not least, as the JArts tagline says, let culture connect us. To make this possible, we rely on generous community support like yours. If you enjoyed the JLive series, please consider donating. You'll find links to donate to JArts in the chat. And on behalf of all of us at JArts, thank you for being here tonight. Stay warm, stay safe, and keep listening to some great music. Good night, everyone.